All right. Okay. I am just going to give it a second, make sure my internet is actually stable. I think it is. I am upstairs in my office, and sometimes it's not always the most stable connection up here. But I want to jump on tonight. Thank you so much to Kari for having me. My name is Johanna Luna. I am a star director out of Gurnee, Illinois. And I'm so excited to be here today to talk to you guys about this particular topic because it's something that I'm super passionate about. And that is making this journey and everything that comes with it your own. Hey, hey, hey. Awesome. So we've got some people filtering in, and I hope that more join just because it is so much more fun to have a discussion. And I know we're not on like a Zoom, this is a live, but I can ask questions and have you guys entertain me with your answers, and then we can have a discussion that filters off of that, because for this particular topic, it is so important that we understand what I mean by what I'm saying, because there is a right and a wrong way to do this business, something I never truly believed. And I'm talking about more than just being out of compliance. Because true story, when I started back in 2015, I was in trouble all the time with my sponsor for being out of compliance. Like, she'd be like, Johanna, you can't post that. You can't post that. And I would get so mad. I'd be like, stop raining on my parade. Or my favorite was, I would say, but I saw somebody else do that, or there was an SSD that I saw do that, right? Okay, first of all, if I was making it my own, I wouldn't have had those problems. But second of all, just because somebody else is doing it doesn't make it right. And the same thing goes with how you present this business and how you're presenting yourself in this business. There is a reason why authenticity is such a key core value of ours. Being authentic to who you are is what is going to allow you to stay in this the long term and allow you to be successful long term. One of the most important things to me, as I have built up my business almost completely on social media. At this point, my business is almost 100% on social media. The exception maybe being an email now and then, but that is even virtual, or a bag party, because I do still have parties, bags that I lend out for bag parties. Other than that, I don't do home parties. I won't even do home parties after Rona. This is my Facebook party set up, and it works for me. Like, I'm just never going back. It's what works for me in my busy lifestyle. And I have 2 sons. I need to be authentic to what is going to work for me, because that's what's going to keep me in this business. So some of the things that drive me crazy in this business are the same things that you would learn well from if you listen to the advice and heard it, even if it's something that maybe you're doing and you just need somebody else to tell you to stop doing it. Copying and pasting of posts, okay? We all have been there and done that. I've been there and done that, where I have copied and pasted a post. The thing is that your friends probably have more than one Scentsy consultant on their friends list. So when those things start to go viral and they start to, every Scentsy consultant is posting the same thing, you're no longer original. And you've been outed by your friend that posted the same thing. That's why the pictures that we take are so important. That's why so many leaders take the time to share real life pictures. Even if they're sharing them, a real life picture is going to go so much further in your marketing than one of the marketing tabs that are available, or marketing images that are available on the workstation. Now that we've got a few people on here, I'm going to ask the question that is going to take us into the full discussion of our authentic attraction marketing discussion. I want you to think about one of the best companies in the world, one of the strongest companies in the world, and their marketing game is straight fire. And that company is Disney. And if you think about Disney, think long and hard about Disney. And I want you to write in the comments what comes to mind when I say the word or company name Disney. Go ahead and share in the comments now what you see or what you think of when you think the word Disney. And it could be anything at all that comes to mind. And this could be for those of you who have been to Disney, those of you who haven't been to Disney. those that love Disney, don't love Disney, wherever you stand on the fold, just share with me what you think of when I say Disney. Family fun, and I know there's going to be a little delay, so bear with me as I read these so that we can have the discussion together. So far we have family fun, The Little Mermaid. Yes, that's my sister-in-law's favorite. Mickey. I love Mickey. He's so handsome. All right, keep coming. Keep coming with it. We got Mickey, The Little Mermaid, Family Fun, Beauty and the Beast. Tarzan. Okay, we got some characters going here. Ears, Mickey ears. I love Mickey ears. Ariel, The Little Mermaid. Now Scentsy, a Scentsy partnership. The Happiest Place, 100%. There's a reason why we call it the happiest place. Princesses, great. Keep coming. I'm going to take a few more. Take a few more before Goofy. That's my mother-in-law's favorite. Happiness, that's a good one. All the crazy things I learned about Walt Disney himself. Yes, amazing food. That's the truth. And Tara, if that's not the truth, I don't know what is. I am an avid Disney goer, and people are always like, the food's disgusting. I'm like, well, that's because you're eating at the food courts or at the quick service. You need to be eating at the nice restaurants. They have some of the best restaurants around. Okay, so we've got some really, really good comments. We've had quite a few, at least a dozen probably. No one said movies. Disney is a movie company, and not one of you said movies. Now, you might have named like Beauty and the Beast are not only characters, but they could also be, it's a movie title, but no one said that they think about movies, that they think about cinema, that they think about movie productions. And that is what the company is. It's an entertainment company rooted in film. And not one person mentioned that. Why? Because Disney's attraction marketing gets you to think about everything else. It gets you to associate Disney with feelings, family fun, happiness, the most magical place on earth. Right? When I think about Disney, and oftentimes when I ask this, when I talked about it, I did not see movies. If you said that, I'm sorry. I don't always get the best notifications in here. I still don't see movies. But I know that you said movie titles. I didn't see the actual name or the actual movies. But either way, a lot of things come to mind when you think about Disney. And when I've done this exact same discussion amongst other people, things like, you know, memories and magic, those things come to light. It's the reason why people who love Disney cry when they see the castle for the first time. Okay? So what we need to do is we need to take that same approach to our businesses as independent consultants. How are you going to make people feel about Scentsy and about doing business with you? What sort of things can you do in your business that will set you apart? Okay, because we hear the words all the time, saturated, saturated. Please, it's not saturated. We may have 200 and some odd consultants, but we don't have 200 and some odd thousand business builders. Okay? So if you have a business building mindset, you're going to look at those numbers. It's the reason why our income disclosure statement is so awful, right? Anybody in this business for any amount of time that's making some decent money with this business will tell you that that income disclosure is so far from what is their reality. But it includes every single person that ever clicked join and never did anything with it. We all have them on our teams. So how do you set yourself apart to make it an experience? How do you make sure that you are setting yourself apart from everyone else that says that they're a Scentsy consultant? How are you treating your customers? Today, I posted on my social media a picture of packages that I had bundled up, right? It was just one bag, a customer's order that was coming to pick it up. A little bag. It was just a little order. A few things in there. I think a 3-pack of bars. And I had posted it on social media, or on my Facebook page, and I said, packaging orders ready to go. And do you know what one of my customers said? It's like getting a gift every time. It's like receiving a present every time. And that's what I want them to feel when they are getting their orders from me. Sure, I could hand them their stuff in the clear plastic bag and call it a day. I choose not to, and I choose to make the investments in the packaging, in the branding, and so that it's consistent every time, so that there is a consistent feel to doing business with me. Okay, so when you think about who you are as a person, you should be putting that, it should be a reflection of what it is in your business, right? So like I have this shirt on right now that says leopard is the new black. Everyone knows I love black. I love to wear leopard. I love buffalo check. Like apparently big, bold prints are my thing. My branding reflects that. I have some leopard stuff. I have a lot of buffalo check stuff. That's like my main thing. But my customers know that that's what it is. I could post a picture on social media and have my name completely blurred out, and people would know that that was my packaging. Both people within the Scentsy community and my customers alike would know, because there's such a consistent style to what I do. And there's so much thought put into it. People know I'm serious about my business. Okay? So whether it be my rack cards, right? So we all buy join brochures. And if you are just starting out, I want you to continue to buy join brochures. You should be. Okay? They're $2 for several of them. You cannot print that stuff yourself, cheaper. It is a great investment. It has everything that you need. But here's mine. It's a two-sided rack card that I print off of Canva. It's got my picture on it. Okay? It's a picture that my husband took with my iPhone. It's not a professional picture. Okay? But it works. It tells a story. My brand and my labels all have my little cartoon image on it. Okay? Here are my new catalog labels. Okay? The branding is consistent throughout. What else do you see? Buffalo check. Buffalo check. The fonts that I use on all of my stuff. I'm always using the same types of fonts. I have like 4 that I use. 4 different fonts that I use. It's part of branding. It's part of consistency with me. It's part of so that if somebody found something, saw it laying around, they would know instantly that it was me. In fact, true story, 2 customers that I have who are friends who didn't know that they shopped with me, didn't know I was a mutual friend. One had just received an order from me, and she had it on her kitchen island. The other friend came over and said, "Oh, hey, you shop with Johanna Luna? Johanna Luna is your Scentsy consultant?" It works, guys. Like that is branding. That is strong branding. That is making it your own. So what are you going to do with this information? How are you going to take this and make it who you are? This is the perfect time to do it, my friends. Who feels the slowness of this month? Orville Thompson said, it's not slow in compared to previous Januaries. It's slow compared to the previous best months we've ever had. It's like getting off of a highway. It's like getting off of a highway where you were previously going 85 miles an hour and now you're on the off ramp going 55. Sure, it feels slow. You're still going 55 miles an hour. But since you have slowed down a little bit compared to where you were at, take the time and figure out how you're going to transition. A new catalog season is the perfect time to rebrand. It's the perfect time to rethink how you're doing business, what works for you, what doesn't work for you. Start to think outside of a 6x9 catalog, guys. Sure, we offer a whiff box. Does it mean it needs to stop there? No, friends, it doesn't. My customers order with me a deluxe whiff box. What's a deluxe whiff box? It is a whiff box that they get when they place their order with me as a pre-order for the following month, so that on the first of the month, I'm active with just pre-order sales. So Johanna, what's a deluxe whiff box? A deluxe whiff box is literally a whiff box that has extra samples in it, sometimes an extra product in it. I will use host rewards to be able to get something extra. This month, I used host rewards to get an extra scent circle. So I did 6 packs of scent circles that I didn't pay for, and I threw that in there. That's a full-size product, $3 value that they're getting free. I also put in there laundry liquid and laundry and scent soft samples, the ones we can get from the consultant store. I did dish soap samples. I did a thing of pink rock candy because it's fun, right? And they like getting that kind of stuff. And that's what I put in my deluxe whiff box. Not overthought, Not crazy. And I put a new catalog and a scratch and sniff stickers. That's what they got from me in their deluxe gift box. Don't make it complicated. All of my samples, obviously like the tester tubes and stuff that I get off of Amazon, I have to pay for that. That's an investment I make in my business. But all of the things that I get to sample, I get those with rewards. You don't need to go out and spend a lot of money. What you need to be thinking about is how you are going to get your stuff for free so that you can spoil your customers, so you can stand out against the other consultants. If you want new warmers for your Facebook party display, here's how you're going to get it, friends. Start an order right now, a party link, and make it a goal to get yourself at least $500 in sales between now and the end of the month in that party link. That way, you're going to start with the first of the month with $75 in rewards, free rewards, plus all of the half-offs that you're going to get from that. That's how I'm able to do stuff like this. Not because I'm spending my own money in that. Kari's right. Don't spend your family money on Scentsy. Spend Scentsy money on your family. But you do have to make investments. You have to make smart investments. This is a business. And when you are running a business, you need to think about where you're going to invest. Don't look at the hottest thing that somebody's done and just go copy it. How many of you have ever spent money on something because you saw somebody else did it and it looked cool and you spent the money, you went on Amazon, you ordered all the things to do all the things, the mystery bags or whatever you're doing, and the stuff sits there because you don't get around to it. Simplify your business. Do less better. Think about what you're doing. Perfect 3 to 5 things that you can do that are really going to make you stand out. Use your social media to do that. Stop posting flyers. Stop posting marketing images. Start taking your own pictures. Start putting you in front of the camera. I know it's scary, but I promise it gets easier. Start putting you in front of a camera. Start making it about you. Your customers can buy Scentsy from 270,000 other people. They buy Scentsy from you because they want to support you. They buy Scentsy from you because of your story and how you market and sell it. And if you look at my Facebook lately, my sales have never been better. But I'm not even showcasing things like, hey, buy this. Mostly what I'm doing is, hey, this is behind the scenes of my business today. I'm still showing the products. But what am I showing? I'm showing that I'm a serious business owner and I'm not going anywhere. I'm sharing the story of a mother of 2 young boys who wants to work this job to the point where she can quit her full-time job to be able to do this full-time and be home with her children more. That is the story, and that is what I wake up and I share every day, and therefore it's selling it, and it's paid off. One more thing before I go, friends. Just remember, nothing happens overnight. So many times people in this business decide that they're going to plant seeds, and then they stand over that garden bed and they just pour the water canister over it, and they keep pouring it and they keep pouring it. Because you know what, if I pour a lot of water in this if I pour a lot of water in this garden bed right now, what is going to happen? It's going to have to grow because I am just drowning it in water. Their watering can is empty, and they're standing there looking at a garden bed, a garden box, whatever you want to call it, full of water. The water's so thick that they can't even see the soil. Instead, what they do is they get fed up, they get upset, there's no plants, there's no flowers, and they walk away. Instead, exactly what Libby's saying, a little bit of water, a little bit of grace, a whole lot of sunshine, and you'll get plants. Okay? I hope that helps. I hope I inspired somebody to go do something, to think out of the 6x9 catalog and go make it your own. You're an independent business owner, an independent Scentsy consultant. You determine what that looks like, as long as it's in compliance. Talk to you later, friends. Bye.